Okay, let's try that again and see. Okay, I'm gonna write some words on the board and I want you to help me read them before we do our reading practice. F-U-M-E. What syllable type is this? Vowel, consonant, E. Okay, so how do I code this word?
Put a make one on top of the U and press the E up because it's sideways.
Right, okay, prepare, ready, read.
Fume.
Fume. The car had really bad fume coming out of it, like gases. C-U-B-E. Okay, what syllable type is this?
It's vowel E syllable.
Vowel, consonant, E. Okay, and how do we code it?
Put a make one on top of the U. Press the E up because it's sideways.
Okay, prepare, ready, read.
Cube.
Cube. We sometimes use a cube in math.
And we could live on Cube Street.
D-U-K-E. Okay, what syllable type is that?
Vowel E syllable.
Vowel, consonant, E syllable. How do I code it?
Put a make one on top of the U. Cross the E out because it's silent.
Okay, prepare, ready, read.
Duke.
The girl had a dog named Duke. Good. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our reading practice. Do y'all have your pencils? Chris, you can scoot back. Put your name at the top. You can come back. It's fine. Okay, put your name at the top. And then put your finger on number 1. Okay, so this is a review list of all of the words that we have practiced throughout book 1. Okay, so put your finger on the first word. Code the word. Prepare the word. Ready, read.
At.
Okay, put your finger on the next word. Code the word. Prepare the word. Ready, read.
8. Like 8.
8. Good. Okay. Go to the last word on row 1. Code the word. Prepare the word. Ready, read.
Marble.
Marble. Good. Go down to number 2. Code the row.
What do we do with the I?
You know. Prepare the word. Ready, read.
Pin.
Ready, read.
Pine.
Ready, read.
I.
Good. Go down to number 3.
Pine.
Code the row. Prepare the row. Ready, read.
Fork. Foot.
So, okay, go down to number 4. Voice listening, learning position. Go down to number 4. Code the row if you need to. Prepare the row. Ready, read.
Feet.
Ready, read.
Simple.
Ready, read. Good. Go down to number 5. Code the row if you need to. Prepare the row. Ready, read.
Hop.
Ready, read.
Chop. Hoe.
Start over. Put your finger on the first word. Ready, read.
Top.
Ready, read.
Hoe.
Ready, read.
Hook.
What is that word?
Hook.
Hook. Good. Okay. Go back up to number 1. Circle the word that has 2 phonemes.
Marble.
At.
Wait, what?
Okay. Number 2. circle the word that has a silent E.
Pine.
Pine. Number 3, circle the word that is an eating utensil.
Fork.
Fork. Number 4, use the first word and the last word in a sentence.
She said her feet stinks.
She said her feet stink, okay?
Foot stinks. Or she said, or she said, I need to clean my feet.
Okay, she said I need to clean my feet. Okay, put your finger on number 5.
We both made the 2 funniest ones.
Circle the word that has the final sound.
Hope.
Oh, sorry, hold on. No,
There is no P. It's just A.
because, okay, I messed up on that one. Circle the word that has the final sound.
Hook.
Hook. Good.
That's the only
Because
one.
hop and hope both have the final sound because the E is silent.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I messed up on that one.
It's okay.
Now we're gonna read columns. So Clyde, I want you to read the first column. Ready, read.
At, pin, fork, feet, hop.
Okay, Grayson, you read the second column. Ready, read.
8, pine, foot, symbol, hop. Hope.
Good, okay. The last column I want y'all to read together. Ready, read.
Marble, eye, sew, she, hook.
Good, okay. We have those. Now we are gonna move on to our word deck. Okay. Listening, learning, position. Ready, go.
T. Napkin.
Napkin.
Seldom.
Seldom.
Ant is mantis.
Mantis.
Possum.
Possum.
Traffic.
Traffic.
Trinket.
Trinket.
Brisket.
Brisket.
Wait, what is a brisket?
Like a beef brisket. It's
Oh,
like
I love
a cut of meat.
I love brisket.
Our cards are sticking together today.
They're probably blue. Aspen.
Aspen.
Bobbin.
Bobbin.
Triangle.
Look at it.
Triangle. Triangle.
There's no R there.
Angle. Tangle.
Tangle.
Nimble.
Nimble.
Startle. Stumble. Muffle.
Muffle.
Sniffle.
Nipple.
Beetle.
Beetle.
Scramble. Eyeball stripe. Wait.
There's no M there.
Scribble.
Good.
Triangle.
There's no R there.
Tangle.
Tangle.
We already read that
Yeah.
one. Thirsty. Thistle.
Thistle.
Rustle.
Good.
Twirl.
Good. Okay, we're gonna stop right there and move on to our spelling.
How many cards do we have in there?
Quite a few. Every time we do a reading practice, we add new words. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the second rule on this page today. So let me get you a highlighter.
What are our names?
Yeah, zero.
We're on the first and second.
Hold on. First, we're going to read the rule together, and then we're going to highlight and read the rule.
Is that my name?
Put your highlighter down. Put your finger on the second rule. Put your finger on the second rule. Let's read it. The V sound in final position is spelled VE as in 5. Okay? Now we're going to highlight the rule and say it together. The V sound in final position is spelled VE as in 5. And I want you to highlight the VE in the second column. Okay. Remember our SOS procedures. Look and listen, repeat and segment, name the letters, name and write, and then we're gonna read it to check.
Pass it to me.
Pass it to Grayson, I'll put it up.
Pass it to me.
Okay. Boys, listening, learning, position. You've got your pencils are down, remember? Look and listen first. Cube.
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 C-U-B-E.
Good. Name and write. C-U-B-E. Okay. Does your word look like mine?
Yes.
Okay. To the next one. Look and listen. Right here. Tube.
Cube.
Tube.
T-U-B-E.
Good. Name and write. T-U-B-E. Okay, let's touch and say the sounds. Tube. Okay? Look right here. The next word is use.
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 U-S-E.
Good. Name and write.
U-S-E.
Sorry, y'all. We did the wrong words. So, let's erase those. I just realized that we were doing
I saw a double words.
day 1. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I was looking at my rule and looking at what we were filling, and I was thinking, this is not the same thing. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Okay, now let's try this again. Because our rule was VE, and I looked at our words, and I'm thinking none of these have VE at the end. Okay, let's try this again. It was a good practice. Okay, the word is have.
H-A-V-E.
Good. Name and write. H-A-V-E. Does your word look like mine?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. The next word is give.
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 G-I-V-E.
Slow down. Name and write. G-I-V-E. How many phonemes are in that word? No. Phonemes are sounds. G, I, Three. Good. Okay. The next word is save.
Save.
A.
S-A-V.
Good. Name and write. S-A-V-E.
We need to slow down the bike.
Let's touch and name the letters. S-A-V-E. Okay. The next word is carve.
Carve.
Grayson, you need to look at me and let's say them together. Carve.
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 C-A-R-V.
Good. Name and write. C-A-R-V-E.
Wait.
Does your word look like mine?
Yes.
Good.
But
Okay.
they don't make sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense?
Cause
Like you carve a pumpkin.
but it don't make sense. Why is there an E at the end? It makes the R say
A-R says R. And when you have the V sound in final position, it's spelled V-E. So, K is C, R, A-R, V sound is in the final position, right? So it would be spelled V-E. Does that make sense now?
Kinda.
Okay, let's do the next one. Maybe it will start to make sense if we do a few more. Nerve.
Nerve.
N-er-v.
N-R-V.
No, right here, Grayson. N-er.
N-E-R.
E-R.
V-E.
Good. Name and write. N-E-R-V-E. Does your word look like mine? Voice right here. Does your word look like mine?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. The next word is crave.
Crave.
Grayson, listening, learning position, honey. Look at me and repeat. Crave.
Crave.
A.
C-R-A-V-E.
Good. Name and write. C-R-A-V-E. How many phonemes are in the word crave? A. How many phonemes are in the word crave?
4.
4. Good. Okay. Now we're going to do our spelling deck response. So I'm going to say the sound V. You repeat the sound and then write V-E at the bottom. You ready? V. Final V-E. And what other letter makes the V sound? Just what?
V.
V. So it would be V and then slash V-E. Final V-E. It would be V, because V by itself makes the V sound, and then a slash, final V-E. Good. Okay. Great job. Thank you. Now we're going to move on to our extended reading and writing portion. Okay, so first we're going to review what these mean. Okay, so yellow signifies a what? Oh, hold on. Let me start with this color. Red is a what? Noun marker. And what letter or what words are noun markers? The, a, and. So the, and A is a noun marker. It comes before the noun, okay? And then yellow is the noun, okay? So it would be a person.
Place or day.
Good, okay? And then orange is a
Adverb.
verb, just a verb, okay? And it is an action word, right? Something you do, okay? And then we've also talked about blue, adjective, which is a describing word. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some sentences for practice. Let me clear some of this stuff off the table. And then we are going to label them with what we think. Got stuff everywhere today. Let me get this out of the way.
There's stuff over here. Can you put this stuff over here?
Yeah, you can put that up, thank you. Okay, so let me give you a sentence, and then you are going to put them in order of the way that they go. Okay. The, okay, the curious,
This one's action.
No, curious, remember, is an adjective. It describes, okay? The curious cat. Noun. Watched. Watched, yes, verb. The. Little. Little, yes, is an adjective. Birds. Yes, birds are nouns. Good. Okay, so the curious cat watched the little birds. Good. Okay.
That's almost in order.
So let's
There
look
have to be an
at
orange down there to be in order.
another one. Okay, the next sentence is the red is an adjective. Balloon. Yep. Popped. You were right. Popped is the verb. It's the action, right? The red balloon popped. Good. Okay. Let's do another one. The 4. Good. Girls. Girls is a noun. You were right. fixed. A, good. Great, yes. Picnic. Good job. So, the, for is the adjective, girls noun, fixed is the action, a great picnic. Good job. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna do some together. Okay. A. Big. Good. Man. Carried. Yes. Good. The. Huge. Huge. Yes. You're right. Flag. Yeah, it would be a noun. You're right. Flag. Good job. Good. Okay. So now we're going to conjugate. We're going to do some conjugating practice. I'll take those back. Y'all did good with that. Good job. Listening, learning, position. Okay, I'm going to pause that before we do our conjugation practice and start a new video that way.